Welcome to this explainer. Okay, today we're going to look at heavy industrial machinery a little differently. I want you to imagine the massive pumps and motors powering our world as patients. And our role, we're the medical detectives. Our job is to decode the invisible vital signs these machines give off, diagnosing internal diseases before they lead to catastrophic industrial failures. When a pump breaks down unexpectedly, it's not just an inconvenience, it's a massive loss of money, time, and safety. But by mastering the secrets of alignment and vibration, we can actually catch these failures before they even happen.
Let's dive right into our blueprint for this investigation. We'll start with the posture of pumps, look at the tools for perfect alignment, learn how to read the machine's pulse, decode common vibration faults, and finally, walk through the diagnostic procedure. All right, part one, the posture of pumps, and why precise shaft alignment is really the absolute foundation of reliability.
Just like a person needs good posture to avoid back pain, right? A machine needs precise shaft alignment. It is the bedrock of equipment reliability. Properly aligning the pump and the motor reduces stress, prevents coupling wear, extends the life of your bearings and mechanical seals, and even cuts down on energy consumption. To really visualize this, imagine two pencils connected end to end, right in front of you. If both pencils form one perfectly straight line, you get smooth, quiet operation. But imagine if one of those pencils is shifted even a tiny fraction of a millimeter. At the incredibly high speeds these shafts rotate, those microscopic deviations turn into massive, destructive forces that'll literally tear the equipment apart from the inside out.
So, out in the field, we basically encounter two main types of this poor posture. First up is parallel or offset misalignment. This is where the shafts are parallel, but the center lines are shifted sideways. This creates these really high radial loads that just pound away at the bearings. On the flip side, we have angular misalignment. The shafts meet at an angle, almost like one is tilting upward. That creates severe axial vibration, pushing and pulling along the length of the shaft. And honestly, in the real world, most machines are dealing with an ugly combination of both.
Moving on to part two, tools for perfect alignment, or how we actually fix the machine's posture. Here's the methodical, step-by-step physical procedure we use. We always start by inspecting the foundation and checking for something called soft foot, which is basically when the machine just isn't sitting flat on its base. Then we mount our tools, measure that initial deviation, and start the really delicate work of adjusting the motor horizontally and vertically, using shims and jacking bolts. The crucial takeaway here is that this isn't a guessing game, not at all. It's a precision adjustment to make absolutely sure those rotational center lines coincide perfectly. Then we remeasure, fine-tune, tighten all the hold-down bolts, and verify.
Now, the tech we use for this has evolved a ton. At the top, you've got the straight edge and feeler gauge, basically the Stone Age method, super low accuracy. Then there's dial indicators, which are definitely a step up and give high accuracy. But the real game changer is at the bottom, the laser alignment system. Delivering very high accuracy, laser shaft alignment is today's absolute industry standard for critical equipment. It completely takes the guesswork right out of the equation.
All right, section 3, reading the machine's pulse, getting into understanding pump vibration. So when a machine's posture is bad, it basically throws a mechanical tantrum, which we measure as vibration. Pump vibration analysis is our ultimate diagnostic tool for catching this. I mean, every rotating machine vibrates a little bit. That's just the normal oscillation of operation. But excessive vibration, that's a huge red flag indicating an abnormal condition. By monitoring these levels, we can actually catch the invisible forces destroying heavy machinery, whether it's from rotating components, bearings, or hydraulic flow disturbances, while there's still time to act. And catching this early connects straight to a facility's bottom line. Why do we analyze vibration? Well, to detect faults early and prevent catastrophic failures. That drastically reduces maintenance costs and massively increases equipment reliability. By reading the machine's pulse, we transform dangerous, middle-of-the-night breakdowns into safely planned maintenance schedules. Plus, it significantly extends the life of your bearings and seals. To actually read that pulse, we look at 3 main vital signs. First is frequency, measured in hertz, which tells us exactly what kind of fault we're dealing with. Second is amplitude, which tells us the severity, so higher amplitude means a bigger problem. And third is phase, which gives us the timing relationship between signals, which is super important for diagnosing things like unbalance. Oh, and a quick note, for most industrial pumps, we typically track overall machine condition using velocity measurements.
Moving to section 4, decoding common vibration faults. Let's translate these symptoms into real diagnoses.
This is where we really get to play detective. We match specific vibration patterns to specific internal diseases. See that 1 by RPM peak? That points directly to an unbalanced impeller. But if you're seeing 1x, 2x, and 3x RPM, you're almost certainly dealing with misalignment.
Mechanical looseness, that's going to throw out multiple Iraq harmonics. Bearing defects have their own characteristic frequencies. And down at the bottom, cavitation shows up as broadband random noise, meaning the pump is probably starved of fluid or operating too far from its best efficiency point. Basically, the data tells you the whole story, you just got to know how to listen.
Finally, Section 5, the diagnostic procedure. Let's solve a real-world mechanical mystery.
Okay, let's put this into practice. The absolute key here is following a strict, repeatable order. You always start by collecting baseline data. You have to measure at all bearing locations, motor and pump, drive end and non-drive end, taking consistent horizontal, vertical, and axial measurements to establish a real trend over time. Then you capture the vibration spectrum, spot those dominant frequencies we just talked about, determine the fault, and, this is absolutely crucial, remeasure the vibration after you've made repairs to actually document the results.
All right, let's set the stage for a climax here. We're called out to a facility, and we've got a centrifugal pump absolutely screaming for help. We take a measurement, and the overall vibration velocity is sitting at a very dangerous 12 millimeters per second RMS. We dig a little deeper, and we find a huge peak at 1x running speed, extremely high axial vibration, a totally hot coupling, and man, the seal is even starting to leak.
So, what's the call? Well, looking at those clues, especially the high axial vibration, the hot coupling, and that elevated 1x running speed peak, it all points definitively to one diagnosis: shaft misalignment. So, we jump into action. We check for soft foot, we make sure there's no pipe strain pulling the pump out of place, and we break out our precision laser alignment tools. We adjust those shims, tighten the hold-down bolts, and verify.
We fire the machine back up and check out this incredible result. After aligning it, the vibration just plummets from that destructive 12 millimeters per second all the way down to a super smooth 2.5 millimeters per second RMS. The mechanical tantrum is completely over. The coupling cools down, the seal leak entirely disappears. We literally just saved this pump from destroying itself.
To keep getting wins like that, you gotta stick to best practices. True machine reliability is about trending historical data, not just panicking over a single isolated reading. You've got to establish baselines, consistently trend that data, and combine it with temperature and lubrication monitoring. Oh, and always, seriously, always, perform a precision alignment after any major maintenance. And for sure, if you see a significant spike in vibration, investigate it immediately.
We've really seen how bad posture can absolutely wreck a machine and how the right tools and diagnostic procedures can literally save an industrial operation. It kind of makes you wonder, what unseen vibrations are secretly deteriorating the machines powering your world right now? Keep your eyes open, keep those lasers focused, and never stop decoding the data. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.
Laser shaft alignment and vibration analysis are essential for rotating equipment reliability, reducing maintenance costs, and preventing premature failure.